Day 44. Trump civil fraud trial. Defense concludes amidst heated exchanges. In a climactic turn of events, the defense concluded its case in the New York civil fraud trial against former President Donald Trump. The day's proceedings were marked by a fiery exchange between defense attorney Chris Kise and Cornell professor Eric Lewis, the second rebuttal witness. Kise launched a scathing critique of Lewis's expertise, asserting that no credible professional would support the witness's opinions. Despite Kise's objections, Judge Engoron qualified Lewis as an expert, setting the stage for intense courtroom confrontations. Heated confrontation. Defense attorney blasts expert witness. As the defense rested its case, Chris Kise launched a blistering attack on rebuttal witness Eric Lewis. Kise's argument questioned the credibility of Lewis's opinions, emphasizing the witness's lack of practical experience in accounting. "You are a professor of practice with no practice in the field of accounting," Kise told Lewis. "I probably have more experience in the practice of accounting than this witness." The voir dire process became a battleground, with Kise taking jabs at both Lewis's qualifications and Judge Engoron. Despite objections, Engoron deemed Lewis an expert, sparking frustration in Kise, who criticized the decision's potential impact on the courtroom dynamics. The day concluded with Engoron admonishing Kise for lengthy speeches, creating a charged atmosphere as the state's rebuttal case looms. "Stop making speeches every time we have to discuss something." Engoron repeated the same thing for the umpteenth time. Rebuttal witness unveils penthouse inflation. With the defense's case concluded, state attorneys initiated a rebuttal by calling Kevin Sneddon, a Trump International Realty managing director. Sneddon's testimony focused on Trump's inflated claims about his penthouse, a pivotal element in the Attorney General's complaint. Trump claimed in his statements of financial condition it was 30,000 square feet in size when the actual dimensions are a third of that. Sneddon received a direct phone call from Weisselberg, who asked him to evaluate the value of Trump's penthouse. "I just knew it was the penthouse. I didn't know much about the apartment itself," Sneddon attested. "I asked if I could see it. He said that was not possible. I asked if there was a floor plan or any specs. He said he did not have any of that information," stated Sneddon. He said, "It's quite large. I think it's around 30,000 square feet. I already valued DJT's triplex for Allen," Sneddon wrote in an email that was presented as evidence during the trial. At 30,000 square feet, DJT's triplex is worth between $4K and $6K per foot, or $120 million to $180 million. The defense's attempt to shift blame to Sneddon was thwarted when he revealed receiving the erroneous size directly from co-defendant Alan Weisselberg. Tensions flared as Trump and attorney Chris Kise fiercely objected to Sneddon's testimony, describing it as a free-for-all. The cross-examination aimed to discredit Sneddon, suggesting potential influence by state attorneys on his testimony. Defense rests amidst strife and objections. In a courtroom filled with tension, Donald Trump's defense concluded its case, culminating in a fifth motion to end the trial. The defense navigated through concluding tasks, including adding expert reports for potential appeals. Tensions flared as both parties engaged in disputes, with State Attorney Kevin Wallace expressing the desire to swiftly conclude the trial. Trump's attorney Chris Kise boldly announced the defense's rest, followed by an audacious fifth motion for a directed verdict. Judge Engoron swiftly dismissed the motion, emphasizing the futility of such requests. The trial reached a critical juncture, highlighting the clash of legal strategies and the courtroom dynamics. New York AG in attendance for conclusion of defense's case. New York Attorney General Letitia James attended the afternoon session, adding significance to the conclusion of the defense's case. Amidst a charged atmosphere, defense attorneys conducted their redirect examination of accounting expert Eli Bartov, potentially marking the end of the defense's case. With James in attendance, the trial entered a crucial phase, setting the stage for the state's anticipated rebuttal. The civil fraud trial, spanning 44 days, has been a high-stakes confrontation between Trump and James, with closing arguments on the horizon. And a ruling is expected in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.